Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. Just got off an interesting live stream where we actually looked at, is KuCoin in trouble? Because you see this APR in KuCoin earned 291%. A lot of people, there's a lot of rumors about this, what this actually is, and is KuCoin desperate for liquidity because they don't have any? The last question is actually like really hard to answer. But let's actually look at why this APR is 291%. Look at the investment type. It's dual investment. That is not staking. That's not staking. That's not savings. That is dual investment, and it doesn't come without risk. So it does bother me a little bit that Binance is kind of like promoting these APRs like they were just regular staking or something, because dual investment is definitely not staking. So what dual investment is you choose a future date, and then you choose a target price. It's kind of like futures, but there's actually no risk of losing your main stack. So essentially, like, let's say right now the price of Bitcoin is 16,500. Let's just use 16.5 for easier saying. And then like you choose a target date of a week from now, and the target price of $17,000, right? So if the price rises above $17,000, you pretty much sell on the target date at that price. If the price stays below $17,000, you basically don't sell, you just keep your coins. But you are locked in for the term for a fixed term on this particular product. But the thing is, on the surface, there's actually nothing to gain from the exchange. And we know that exchanges don't operate out of altruism, right? So what's in it for the exchange? Well, your coins are locked for a certain period. And here's where the real risk is. Your principal is not guaranteed on dual investment like on other staking. So what I'm guessing has to happen is the exchange has to like borrow and lend and maybe even leverage your coins out during that time where it's actually locked on their exchange, because otherwise there's very little way that the exchange actually makes money. So what have we learned from FTX, Celsius, 3AC, BlockFi about exchanges or services that loan your coins out while you have it locked? It can go belly up really fast depending on what they actually invest in. So that's actually dual investment. It's kind of like what FTX is doing, I guess, and what BlockFi was doing, what 3AC was doing, with what Celsius was doing. If you don't get caught with your pants down in the dual investment, and the thing doesn't fall apart, it works out pretty well for you. Although I do think the APR relies on you like basically guessing the price right at each time, which is near impossible to actually do in my opinion. So the actual APR per year would not nearly be that high. So I don't like it that KuCoin's trying to attract people with this new APR. I guess and people are taking a lot of coins out of crypto after all of this. So KuCoin might actually be kind of desperate, honestly, to get people to invest to improve their liquidity. Binance also has dual investment, but I don't think they quite promote it like this. Like, people started spreading FUD and like rumors about KuCoin being insolvent once they saw these APRs, but the APR does come from dual investment, which is not a staking product. It's actually a really complicated product. It took me quite a while to wrap my head around it and like how they could actually benefit from it as the exchange. But I came with the conclusion it's basically like buying almost a future or an option without risking your initial stack. But that comes with the risk of like them actually doing something dumb with your investment while it's actually locked. So I definitely wouldn't do this myself. I think on-chain staking is still the best way to do it if you want staking, because like you actually have control of your coins then, and they can't actually loan them out. A lot of people, I think, are withdrawing from KuCoin, so they might also be doing this because they might be running low on liquidity. But that's all speculation right now. Just based on the APR, you can't really infer anything. But I think they are trying to promote it a lot more than they should, because it is not like a staking or like an on-chain or staking type of like investment. And I think the APR is designed to actually lure people who don't really know what's going on in order to actually boost up their liquidity. So they might actually be having some liquidity problems. I have heard reports from people that some people have had trouble withdrawing their coins from KuCoin. So I don't like the fact that they're like trying. It looks like they're trying to get dual investment on the same level as staking and savings, because it's not. And I would be a little bit weary of KuCoin right now. I'm not saying they're going down anytime soon, but I would be a little bit weary because of this. Because you shouldn't promote these things as almost the same thing as, like, you know, a 5% staking reward. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications button. And once again, remember, your principal is not secure and not guaranteed under dual investment. And I will see you guys later.